all these from? Is your daddy a fiddler?
No.
Is your grandfather a fiddler?
No.
Now listen, you didn't just pick Maiden's Prayer out of the air. Are you a fiddler? How do you know Maiden's Prayer? Huh? He must be a pretty good one if he plays those tunes. Well, I don't know. I probably won't do a very good job on this because I've never practiced it an awful lot. But it is a beautiful, beautiful tune.
It is.
I'm going to quit more than that. Well, it keeps on going. That climbs right up the violin. This afternoon. I hadn't thought of this tune in quite a while, but one of the youngsters asked for Twinkle Little Star. So I played Twinkle Little Star, Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star, and then I decided to play Twinkle Little Star for them, which is a tune that Pappy Cass used to play. The third part of Liberty I picked up from Pappy Cass. That isn't the way it's supposed to be, but it's the way Pappy liked to play it. And, you know, fiddling does go by ear, and that's one beautiful thing about fiddling. If you don't like the way the tune goes, you can change it. And I love that part that he put in. So I've always put the third part on to Liberty, and it's a little the same with Twinkle Little Star. And if you listen close, you can almost hear the stars twinkle in the second part. You almost hear the stars. I don't know how long I'm supposed to play. You know, I get started and I don't know enough to quit. I used to get out my fiddle. I thought, well, if I practiced early in the morning, I'd be fresher and I'd do a better job. So my kids would go off on a school bus, and I'd get out my fiddle, and I was going to practice for half an hour. The next time I looked at the clock, it'd be noon, and I hadn't got a bit of housework done. Nothing was accomplished. Dinner wasn't ready for my husband at the end of noon. And I thought, my God, if I played that long, I couldn't believe it. You just get to go in on it. But a fiddle is a wonderful thing. You know, as I told the children today, it's got a belly, and it's got a back, and it's got ribs, and it's got a neck, and it's got a head. But I'm going to add something when I talk to you folks tonight. You children are going to hear this. It's also got a soul. It has a soul. If you're not feeling good, or you're down, blue, and you're unhappy about something, if you play a fiddle and you pick up your fiddle, it makes you feel better. And I'd like to sing and play you a song. I've got a terrible voice. Will you forgive my voice if I sing you a song? I want to sing a song that a man named Johnny Mooring wrote. And it's so much how I feel about playing a fiddle that I've kind of picked it up. And I was a great admirer of his fiddling anyways. He wrote beautiful, beautiful waltzes. I play a number of Johnny Mooring waltzes. But he wrote this song, and I changed the first verse because the first verse was written about a man. So I changed the first verse, but the rest of it is just as Johnny wrote it. And I feel that we had the same kind of an affinity toward our fiddle, because it certainly expresses exactly what I feel about a fiddle. Wow, that's cold in the water. When I was a young girl, I wanted to get a fiddle into my hand. I heard Uncle Art play the fiddle, and I thought that his music was grand. Now I owe a great deal to my country and to you friends that I made from the start. And I'll do my best while I'm living to bring music into your heart. Yes, I put my whole heart in my fiddle and into the joy that it brings. Oh, I made it my way of living. It's God's blessing with 4 strings. I'm sad and I'm lonely, and everything goes the wrong way. I reach down and I pick up my fiddle, and the dark night turns into day. And when I am old and I'm feeble, and my fiddle I've laid down to rest, I know I'll find peace and contentment in knowing my life has been blessed. Yes, I put my whole life in my fiddle. It brings, oh, I made it my way of living. It's God's blessing with 4 strings. Bad and you pick up your fiddle in a little while, you feel an awful lot better. Haven't you felt that way, Charlie? Oh, good. It's that good dinner I ate over at the senior citizens. Boy, they're good cooks around here. Ooh, was that food ever cooked?
You sit down before the television, and when those commercials comes on, you sit and fiddle. Yeah. Pass the time.
Generally end up fiddling, not watching television.
Yeah. Well, it ain't worth watching right then.
Well, some of it is, some of it isn't.
Yeah.
I like that Aaron's Way that's just come out. I think that's a lovely program. I really enjoy that. But there aren't too many television shows I enjoy. But I can always enjoy my fiddle.
When Roy Clark comes on, play the guitar, I watch.
He is clever, that man.
He played Under the Double Eagle the other night. Oh, boy, oh, man, did he play.
That is a good tune.
He was on about a week ago. Oh, it was the most marvelous thing you ever
I don't know who was responsible for that water, but thanks an awful lot.
Double.
You want the double eagle?
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't play it like Roy Clark does. I've already played the Barnes March that my great uncle did, but he had a number of different tunes, but I don't know the names of them. He didn't know the names. He'd learned them from my great grandfather, and they're really kind of pretty tunes though, and I'd like to share them with you if I may. And I don't know the names of them, so I call them by the keys, and so this is my GD piece. And the next one will be my GC tune. He always played this, and it's in G, and then it goes into C. Oh, did I ruin that? I'm going to keep right on playing that till I get it right. Where was I?
Just wanted to see.
Well, let's start it over.
All right.